Hello everyone and welcome to another video. It is a beautiful day here in England. We had a really hot weekend and it seems to have trickled into Monday, which is awesome because we never ever get summer here. So we're just kind of making the most of the sun while it's here because it's probably going to be raining really hard again next week. So as soon as I finish filming and uploading this video, I'm going to be out in the garden with a cup of tea and a book and just read the day away, because doesn't that sound awesome? I know you will agree. Today I'm going to be filming the social media tag, so all of the questions in this tag are linked to a popular social network that we all use or have used in the past every day of our lives, because we are millennials and our lives are on the internet. We cannot survive without it. I've tried and it's very difficult. Maybe you should try to if you kind of feel like you need a sort of break from online, but I promise you it's really hard. If you've ever managed to do it, kudos to you, seriously. Anyway, so the first question is Twitter, a book you want to share with the world, and I have picked All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. I know I've talked about this before. This is a YA contemporary that I read earlier on this year and I absolutely loved it. It is a popular book, but I feel like not enough people are raving about it as much as it deserves. It's so emotional and yet so hopeful, and I think that anyone that reads this will get something from it, and that's why I want anyone and everyone to give this book a go. So yeah. The next question is Facebook, and that is a book that you were recommended by a friend which you really enjoyed, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I was recommended this by my friend John, who I met on Goodreads actually, and he's become one of my closest friends, even though he lives in Tennessee and we've never actually met. But he recommended I read Six of Crows after I finished the Grisha trilogy, and I'm so glad he did because I absolutely loved it. I read it in January this year, gave it 5 stars, and now I cannot wait for the sequel, Crooked Kingdom, to come out in September. So yeah, that is definitely my Facebook book. Facebook book. That's fun to say, right? The next question is Tumblr, and that is a book that you read before YouTube that you haven't really raved about, and that is Paper Towns by John Green. I think this may be the first time I'm mentioning this book on my channel. It's the first John Green book that I read, and I did really enjoy it. Obviously, I enjoyed it enough to pick up John Green's other books. I read this about 4 years ago, so it was before I'd even discovered BookTube, and I loved it so much. I got a real inspirational message at the end, and I kind of felt like, oh, okay, you know, you never really know anyone, which is kind of the message at the end of this. You know, everyone has different faces that they put on for different situations and different people in their lives, and it just kind of enlightened me, I guess, to actually the whole genre of YA contemporary, because I hadn't really read anything in the YA genre since I was that age and before I picked up this. So yeah, it's a pretty pivotal book in my life, I would think. But so yeah, I read it a long time before I was on BookTube, before I discovered BookTube, but I haven't really talked about it. So yeah, that is Paper Towns. The next question is MySpace, which was my life when I was 15, by the way. But the question is a book you don't plan on rereading, and that is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I was so excited about this book, and I ordered the American cover because it's beautiful and I wanted it a lot more than I wanted the UK cover. And I read it and it was just an okay read for me. I probably will pick up the sequel when it comes out, and I'm not sure when that's going to happen, just because when you start a series I kind of feel like I'm committed at that point and I want to see things through to the end. So I do want to see if this series gets better, and I do have some kind of hope that it will. So yeah, but I don't think I'm going to reread this before that sequel comes out because I just thought it was okay. You know, I didn't love it. So yeah, life is too short to read books that you don't really enjoy, in my opinion. So yeah, that is that. The next question is Instagram, a book that you want to take loads and loads of photos of. And I have so many beautiful books because I actively seek out beautiful editions of the books that I want. But I have gone for Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I've not read this book yet, and I probably won't read it for a little while because I want to read the Darkest Minds trilogy before. But this book is just gorgeous. It's so beautiful, it really is. You've got the New York skyline in the bottle, the gorgeous silver font here, and it's even more beautiful underneath the dust jacket. It is this beautiful sky blue colour with the silver tree. It's just, I can't even, guys, I can't even tell you how beautiful it is. And it feels so nice in your hands. Do you know what I mean? When you've got like a really beautiful, chunky, heavy book, and it's just gives you those feels in there. It does. Passenger does that for me, and I haven't even read it. So I actually really am praying that I really enjoy this book, because otherwise it's just going to be like a little, you know, beautiful thing that's there with no substance. So I'm hoping I like it. I'm thinking I will, but we will see when I get to it. The next question is YouTube, a book you wish was a movie. And definitely Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell is my answer, because this is my favourite standalone ever, and we haven't got a movie of it, and it's a YA contemporary. I think there are rumours that it might be a movie in the next few years. I really hope so, because it's just such a beautiful story, and if they could find like the perfect people to play Eleanor and Park, because I think that would be quite a big contributing factor into whether I enjoyed the movie version of this book. So if they can find characters to portray Eleanor and Park rightly in my head, rightly, that's not a word, correctly in my head, I would be happy. But I would really like to see a film adaptation of this book, because as I've said many times, it is one of my favourites. So yeah. And the last question is, okay, so I've said before that I can't really do a tag video without mentioning this particular series. So you guys probably already know what this is. And the social network is Skype. And it is, the question is, a book you don't just want to read, you want to talk to all of the characters in. So here it is, guys. You knew it was coming. If you've seen me do any tag video ever, you knew that this series would be in here somewhere. And once again, I've left it till last. I thought I would show you the illustrated edition, because I normally show you my, obviously, original editions. So yeah, but this series, honestly, I would love to just spend time in this world. I would actually like to spend my entire life in this world, let's be honest. I think many of you agree with me, so I don't think I'm alone. I have no shame in saying that. I would love to mingle with these characters and just be a part of this wonderful, magical, lovely bubble of loveliness. So yeah, yet more Harry Potter gushing. But you guys know that by now, right? That's why you subscribe to me, that's why you love my channel, because you're probably pretty much the same, right? Right, I'm right. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you feel like you want to do this tag, please feel free to. I will leave all of my social media down below as normal. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I hope it is as nice outside as it is here where you are. And I will see you very soon for another video. Bye bye.